watching the 2025 SCAC Softball Media Days. Today, we're taking a look at the University of Ozarks softball program. The Eagles once again be led as they head into the season with the guides of head coach Denise Godwin, along with leadership from senior Mac Lucio, Coach Mac. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for
Thanks for
having
having
us.
us.
Coach, we'll open up with you. Heading into your seventh season as the head coach of this softball program, I'm interested just where you've seen the biggest growth within this program over these last 6 years, and ultimately just how excited to be back with this team and heading into this new chapter, the first season in the SCAC and getting ready to go with this group.
Yeah, I've seen a ton of growth in the program the past 6 seasons. I'd say one of the biggest things is just, our culture and kind of the reputation that we're trying to establish. And I think we've done a really great job of doing that. Respect is a really big thing for me in our culture and our program, and we get complimented all the time by umpires, by people in restaurants, and just how respectful our girls are, and just how they treat other people, and that's been really important to me. And the girls have done a really great job of kind of buying into that piece of our culture. So, and athletically, we're competing with teams, and the growth with, the ASC is a very, very tough conference. And so it's kind of helped us prepare for the SCAC, because the SCAC is also a competitive conference. We have Texas Lutheran with a national championship. So, it's prepared us for this move, and we're really excited to play different opponents and also see some familiar faces with McMurray, Concordia. So we're really excited to play in some new stadiums and to play on some new dirt. I know I'm excited for this new opportunity in the SCAC, and I think especially Mac here, who's been here for 4 years, I'm sure she's excited as well.
Mac, Coach talks about it coming into this season, a big year for you, a big opportunity for this team. I'm just interested. Just give me a vibe check with the clubhouse right now. How is this team starting to come together? How is preseason unfolded? Where's the chemistry at this point? And just from a team perspective, what are you and your teammates looking forward to most coming into this first year in the SCAs?
A lot of super exciting things are happening, honestly. The vibe check is I feel like we have a really great group of girls. Like everyone's like excited to be there, ready to work hard together. And I think we've gelled really well, like on and off the field. Like it really does feel like a sisterhood. And I think just coming into the season, like everyone's very much open-minded to the fact that like we are in it together. Like it's going to take every single one of us, and everyone's excited, ready, and willing to play like any role that they will have this season.
Coach, you talk about the excitement of coming into the SCAC and getting a chance to play in some new stadiums, face some new opponents. For those who might be introduced to Ozark softball for the first time this season, tell us a little about this program. What are some things that you hope to be real consistent with your team throughout the course of the season? Kind of this group's approach at the plate, their philosophy in the circle. What are some things that you really focus on and key in with this group that, like I said, you hope to be consistent throughout the year?
Yeah. First and foremost, for those first getting introduced to Ozark softball, we have a brand new stadium that we are blessed with, all turf field, brand new press box and locker rooms and all that. So we're very blessed and very thankful to have that new facility. And then consistently for us, in our approach at the plate, we're just trying to put the ball in play and trying to move runners, and, back to the basics. Getting a runner on first, butting them over, and trying to score with a base hit. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're just trying to, move runners around and score runners. And, our team has a lot of grit, and I think that's one of the things that has stayed consistent the past 6 seasons, is just that we're gritty and we're scrappy, and we're not going to walk up and shock anybody with our big size, but you're going to hear a lot of laughter coming from our dugout. You're going to see a lot of diving bodies, and just doing whatever they can to help our team be successful and respect the game. Like I mentioned before, respecting the game is one of the biggest things that's important to me, and it's important to our program, because I think if you respect the game, it will give back to you in many, many ways. And so I just think that Ozark softball, we're gritty. We're gonna go out and do whatever we can to be successful, and have fun while we're doing it.
Mac, you're coming off an outstanding season last year, one of the most versatile players, in college softball right now, an all-conference performer from a season ago, and career highs really across the board, just in terms of batting average, hits at the plate, and then in the circle, career best in terms of your ERA, lowest it's been in your career, over 76 innings pitched. What does a season like last year and the success you had do for your confidence, and how do you kind of play off of those two things, getting that experience both in the circle and at the plate? How do those help each other just in terms of continuing to improve you as an athlete going into the season?
So I definitely think last season just kind of gave me like even more motivation to like, keep training super hard and keep putting in the time on and off the field to come into, my last season. Obviously, like everyone wants to do good for their last season, but I'm trying also not to put too much pressure on myself. Just trust that, hey, like I've performed in the past, I'll perform again. And as far as, being able to play both the field and on the mound, I think just from a pitching standpoint, like I feel like because I have the mind of the pitcher, like that's really helped me like in the box. Like I've been able to, slow myself down and be like, hey, like I'm a hitter, but I'm also a pitcher, be looking for those off speeds. I feel like I track it very well from the hand. I pick up on sequences really well. And that's all been super beneficial to me, like in the box.
Coach, tell us a little about this group, this 2025 version of this Eagle softball program. It's a good mix. You bring in 11 first years, so a big influx of new talent. A big group of five sophomores, three juniors, four seniors. So upperclassmen, veteran leadership as well. Tell us a little about this group. What have you learned about this team and some things that you're excited about, heading into the season with this version of the squad?
Yeah, I know this group of freshmen, and we've got a couple of transfers as well, but they're really excited and hungry. They've been working their butts off, both in the off season and our preseason here, and they've just come in and really gelled with our upperclassmen. We lost I don't know, seven seniors last year, and most of them were starters, and so. Our returners this year were a little bit inexperienced, I guess, for starters, but I know our incoming group they've supported them really well, and I've been really, really impressed with our chemistry, and we've had great practices on the field, and it's just, I mean, it's like they've been here for more than a year, and it's really cool and refreshing to see that. It's a special group of girls, and I'm really, really excited for us and for them, and it's just been like the vibes have been really great. Just having a lot of fun, and that's what helps us be successful is playing loose and playing relaxed. And this newcomer group has really helped us with that, and with our great leadership. With our upperclassmen, they've had great leaders to look up to, and to kind of show them how we do things here at Ozarks.
Matt, finally, as we wrap up with you, and you've had some conversations with some of the other leaders and teammates within your clubhouse about some of those goals and expectations coming into this new season. Exciting year, as you've talked about, Coach talked about, coming into the SCAC and with this exciting team. What have those conversations looked like, and ultimately, what do you see as being key for this group in order to go out and accomplish those things heading into 2025?
We've had a lot of conversations about just supporting each other, like motivating each other, cheering each other on, because we are a large team and, only nine, people are on the field at a time, 10 people in a lineup. And so we've definitely talked about like uplifting each other, like, supporting each other, being the biggest motivators, and just a lot of conversations too about like, it's going to take everybody, like we all have a part to play, and like we all need to buy in. We all need to be 100%, give whatever we can, like every day on the field.
Finally, Coach, as we wrap up with you, what's just been the message to this team as preseason has unfolded? You started to get this team mentally, physically prepared to open the season. What's kind of been the thing that you focused on with this team as you sort of laid the foundation to get this season underway here and start in 2025?
Yeah, one of our main messages has been to take care of your bodies and rest. As you know, like we're pretty much thrown into conference play right away, and so that's been our biggest message the past week and a half of practices. But also just to play loose and have fun. That's the main reason why we're all here, is to have fun and playing the game that we love. So that's something that we talk about at practice is just to have fun and not to take it so seriously. So I think, biggest message is for us to play loose and play relaxed.
University of the Ozarks head softball coach Denise Godwin, along with leadership from senior Mac Lucio. The Eagles and Coach Godwin will open up the 2025 campaign when they take on Williams Baptist on February 8th. Coach Mac, thanks so much for joining us today, and best of luck as you head into the season.
Thank you so
you.
much.